And former international and all-time top goal scorer for Soweto Giants Kaizer Chiefs, Maponyane, says Bafana Bafana are like sheep being led to slaughter. Well, he says Bafana Bafana only qualified for the second round because CAF introduced the 24-team rule for the 2019 Africa Cup of Nations in Egypt. Now, he predicts that Bafana will lose against host Egypt on Saturday evening, but hopes they avoid the embarrassment of losing by an avalanche of goals.
Set up there for Dumbia. Keeps turning around and
Bafana Bafana had to rely on other teams to advance to the second round. They had lost 2 and won 1 of their matches in Group D and qualified as one of the 4 best third-placed teams in their groups.
As I have heard from Baxter, as they were gathering in the room watching what their chances are, and when Mali scored that goal that qualified them, they all jumped with joy. And he says from then on he just saw fire in their eyes.
Maponyane says Bafana Bafana's chances of advancing to the quarterfinals of the Africa Cup of Nations are slim. They have adopted an ultra-defensive approach in their group matches and need to be more offensive against Egypt in Cairo on Saturday evening because they'll only win matches by scoring goals.
If I have to cut the long story short, I will say the chances are nil. But let's not lose by an avalanche of goals. That will be an embarrassment.
The Bafana Bafana faithful at large have turned their back on the national team, but there are still those who have a little bit of faith in the team.
Basically, I'm not interested whether Bafana Bafana win or not, because of since the last squad started Bafana Bafana season, the best one was for 1996.
I still have hope in them, so no matter they lose, we're still with them.
The only thing that makes Bafana lose is because they are spoiling them. They're giving much money. So the more they're giving money, they are weak.
I think Egypt make a good start, but in the end, Bafana will win.
Will they make it? I don't see it. I don't see it happening. But, you know, Jesus is Lord and there's faith and hallelujah. But, yeah, Mabena, what's up, group?
The match at the Cairo International Stadium kicks off at 9 o'clock on Saturday evening. SABC News, Johannesburg.